Tell us a little bit about what you saw and being able to relay that message to Cora when you watched Kimbrel pitch and kind of help out so he wasn't tipping his pitches.
So tipping pitches, we hear about it all the time.
People at home understand what tipping pitches is all about.
It's amazing.
And that's remarkable.
Alex, about 2 months ago, we were doing a podcast with our friend who's here in person, Matthew Robertson. Hello, sir.
Hello, I am here in person.
I think you might be the first. No. Mike Schubert was here on the Patreon, but this is the first public feed episode recorded under such circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 months ago, you were on the podcast.
Correct.
To talk about Francisco Lindor and how cool he is.
Ostensibly, yes.
Well, I told you to prep some other bullshit, prep some takes, which you've prepped today as well. And what we were just doing stories from the beat.
Basically, yeah.
And it was revealed to us that Mike Piazza developed his own vodka.
Allegedly. I don't know how much involvement Mike Piazza actually had. I think he's more of a figurehead here.
And once we heard that existed, it became a mission of ours to find it. And then it became a mission of ours to try it. And then it became a mission of ours to make content about it.
That's usually how these things go, right? The things that we are willing to put our body through for content.
But if by things you mean just drinking alcohol,
drinking alcohol.
What other things have you put your?
I was
going to
do that anyway tonight.
Well, famously, we choked down every menu item on the MLB Ballpark Bites.
That's true.
DoorDash
Do you know about
menu.
This?
No.
I
know about
Bites.
ballparks.
Consider yourself lucky.
Ballpark Bites is like a partnership that they created with like ghost kitchens in cities on like DoorDash or whatever, and you can order food allegedly from the ballpark, but it's not actually from the ballpark.
I think we determined it's from an IHOP.
Stuff. It is, I think, mostly partnered through IHOP and ghost kitchens.
I fuck with IHOP, so I'm actually fine with all of that.
You wouldn't have been fine had you tasted this food. It was a tough scene. Everything was on a pretzel roll.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were all pretzel rolls. And Alex got food poisoning.
Oh no. Okay, well I'm sorry. Now I take it back.
No, we did that. We did that for the bit. I think we had like a cheesesteak. So obviously some hot dogs, some like loaded up hot dogs. Not good. Anyway, we're not here to give Alex food poisoning today, hopefully. We're here instead
to give me alcohol poisoning.
Let's fucking go, boys.
We have found Mike Piazza's True Vodka. We have also assembled a list of all of the other alcohols of a similar fashion, namely that they are either founded, owned by, heavily invested in, or prominently sponsored by a Major League Baseball player and or manager and or owner.
Mm-hmm. These are all beverages where the player or owner has some skin in the game, right? It's not, they weren't cut a check to just be a talking head.
This is not like an Instagram ad kind of activity. This is like you have to be invested in the balance sheet of this company.
Well, I think it was more
in
like
one way or another.
I signed off on a couple emails, and I said that looks good to me. But maybe they were in the lab. I don't know. I think some of these people much more than others.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that. Hopefully, Alex has been doing some deep dives into the websites of these alcohols. What we're going to do? Okay, let me just lay out a couple ground rules here.
Yeah.
And we might develop some ground rules along the way. We're going to taste all of the alcohols. We have 4 liquors. We have 1 wine. Only 1 wine. And we have 3 beers. We're going to taste them all in order, meaning liquors, wine, and then beer, because that's how you're supposed to plan your night.
Right.
Yeah.
Liquor before beer.
You're in the clear.
That is going to make the Patreon episode half of this complicated.
I'm glad that you mentioned the Patreon episode, Alex, because after we go through tasting them all, what are we going to do? We're going to stop down here on the public feed where you might be listening to this episode, and we're going to put part 2 where we snake back and go in reverse order and retaste all of the alcohols that we just tasted. Matthew, I need you to weigh in on one thing.
Please.
Should this be called the baseball booze taste test?
Okay.
Or the booze ball taste test? Or a secret third thing?
Probably the secret third thing. I don't have anything prepared. But of those 2 you presented, the first one is better.
Lollapalooza?
Wow.
That's keep down that same pathway. I
Okay.
like where your head is at.
Mhm.
No, keep going on that.
I did
Keep going.
I did my part.
Keep going. Keep naming them.
Booza Booza.
Booze birds. The booze birds are out in New York tonight.
Ooh,
That's too
long.
okay.
We're finding the name in real time.
Yeah.
Maybe like hour 2.
I think it'll come to me in a vision after I've sampled the alcohol stylings of retired baseball players. Are you going to talk about the ones that you couldn't find? Do you want to pull the curtain back on that?
No, I'm not
Okay.
going to because I want to leave the door open to do this activity again.
Oh, smart. You're so smart.
Thank you. I got content brain and I can't get rid of it. Everybody feel good about the rules? Anything anyone wants to say?
The rules.
What are the rules?
Or just like the ground rules, like we're going through and then we're going back.
Oh,
if you don't
yeah.
feel good about that, I suggest
No.
you leave now because that's the plan.
No, I feel good about that. I am laughing internally about the fact that the last time I saw you, I was the drunkest I've been since college. And now you're going to do that
You're
again
gonna
to
top
me.
that. Mhm.
It was your 30th birthday party. You
It
only
was.
turned 30 once. You rented out a warehouse in typical girls HBO fashion.
It was very HBO girls. Yeah, that's right. I was playing the role of Hannah in this situation.
Your icon, Lena Dunham. You followed in her footsteps.
Shout out. If anyone has a Netflix password they want to share with me so I can watch her new show, that would be great.
It's pretty good.
I'm sure it is.
It's too early to actually get into talking about television and or movies. We have serious business to take care of. We have espresso martinis sitting in front of us. Spoiler alert. Before we start getting drunk, I am Bobby Wagner.
I'm Alex Baisley.
And I'm Matthew Robertson.
And you are listening to the Tipping Pitches Baseball Booze Taste Test Booze Ball Taste Test.
Palooza.
Lollapalooza. All right, let's do this. You good to go? You did some sort of hand motion. I thought maybe you were telling me to stop. Was that the steel sign?
Did I do a hand motion?
I don't know. I
already
saw something
He's our-
other
he's
than
our
have I already
third base
lost
coach.
control of my limbs.
This is one giving when I played baseball and I forgot the signs every 5 games.
Did you ever get benched for
Like,
stealing when
coach,
you
run
weren't
that back.
supposed to?
No, they would just make them simpler. Like I
Okay.
remember like early
Sleeve is for steel.
truly yes. Belt is bunt. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes you'd go
That's-
first and last.
Right, that's good
Mhm.
stuff.
That always really screwed up the opposition.
Right, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna say which alcohol we're tasting. I'm not gonna give the whole list away. I'm gonna go one by one. The first one we've already talked about. It's the Mike Piazza True Vodka. We figured there's not a better way to start this off.
Now I do have a question. Are we rich enough to be drinking this?
Well, you're the reporter here. Please, for people who did not
Yeah.
listen to our last conversation with you,
Yeah. Good
what
call.
give a little bit of background context for what this even is.
Yeah. So this is vodka, a Russian liquor, typically made from potatoes. Anyway, Mike Piazza, famous New York Met Italian, got in the vodka game post-retirement. And he held a little event for this a couple of years ago before a game at Citi Field, which I was covering as a reporter for the New York Daily News. And Mike Piazza, one of the worst pitchmen I've ever encountered. I don't know why they didn't hire a professional. I guess Mike Piazza is the face of it, so they wanted the famous guy to talk. But,
He's not the brains of the operation.
He is not the brains. No, he explained it horribly. He was really encouraging all of the gathered journalists to try it, despite the fact that we were at work.
Mhm.
Did you?
I did not partake. No.
Did he?
Integrity.
He definitely did. Oh yeah, for sure. He had to do the like sip and go like, delicioso.
Right.
He loves being Italian, so he talked in Italian unprompted a lot.
Now, in your judgment, did it sound like he was good at speaking Italian? I know you
Honestly,
don't
yes.
speak Italian.
I am
Okay.
famously not Italian, but I did think his Italian sounded pretty good for
Okay.
a man from Pennsylvania.
Respect. He did own an Italian soccer team, so I
which
would hope
I
that.
am going to talk about when we get into the-
Great, amazing.
when we get into our Mike Piazza takes section. But yeah, he gave us a marketing packet for the vodka, and it had like a median income that they were hoping their consumers would fall into. Do you have that in front of you, Alex?
I do, yeah. Their target demographic.
Are you reading from the New York Daily News right now?
I am.
Please cite your sources on this
Yeah.
episode.
I'm sorry.
The source
I'm
is
sorry, yes.
literally me.
The target demo, according to Matthew, is people aged 30 to 50 with a household
I'm in there
income, right? Just under the wire, ranging from $125,000 to $350,000.
I do not make that.
Also living in this is my favorite part. Living in aspirational urban venues and neighborhoods.
I think, okay, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I think our lives are very aspirational.
They are, yes.
Brooklyn, New York, ever heard of it? Podcast capital of the world.
It's not Times Square anymore. We've taken it back. It's back to Brooklyn.
To the aspiral.
I walked here, so everyone listening to this in a car, that sucks.
Get their asses.
Okay, another piece of the game that we're doing here is that I've asked you all and I to prepare takes or questions to be conversational fodder as we taste these alcohols. We will also give our opinions about the alcohols, but I don't know about you guys. I'm not formally trained in talking about what I'm tasting, so like 2 straight hours of that probably wouldn't be that interesting. So we're going to share some baseball takes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
play to our strengths.
Some non-baseball takes as well. Hopefully enough baseball takes to get us through the public feed episode, and our non-baseball takes hopefully are backloaded to the Patreon.
I'm equally prepared for both. As a man who lives a life outside of sports as well, I'm locked and loaded.
I only have baseball takes for what it's worth. I'm just going to keep it going.
Okay, great. Did Gentlemen's Quarterly approve your appearance here? Did you have to go through their media approval process for this?
They have no idea I'm here. But this is allowed for sure. If I say something disparaging, let me know.
Okay.
Right. Would you say you're representing your employer here in this appearance?
Likes and retweets are endorsements here
yes.
on the Tipping Pitches podcast.
If this prevents me from becoming head of Vogue, I'm going to be so mad at you.
Historically, you can get away with a lot at that position, from what I understand.
All right.
Okay, are we ready?
I think we should do it.
P vodka time.
P vodka time.
Spoiler: I already opened the bottle to make us the espresso martinis that are coming next.
Yeah, spoiler.
Some descriptions about the bottle. It looks like it's trying to be Grey Goose.
Yeah, It's giving luxury. I will give them that. Did you see this crest up here? Break this down for the listeners.
It's a crest. It's silver on a blue background.
Are those horses?
It has the words "Little Water" in there.
Oh.
Okay. It says imported by True Vodka Inc., New York, New York.
Hell yeah.
In vodka we trust.
It says that?
I'm always saying that.
It does say in vodka we trust.
Wow.
That's exactly
fucked.
right.
I don't trust vodka, actually. I'm
bottle,
pretty anti-vodka.
The bottle has some sort of kind of lattice design to it. It says "True" in big letters.
Good hand feel.
And it has a nice little weight to it. I'm not going to lie.
Uh-huh.
It says "True Premium Vodka, clean and smooth, imported from Italy." Are you guys ready? I'm going to pour
Pour it
some.
up.
I'm so hyped.
So,
There's
Alex,
going to be a lot of like ASMR sounds on this podcast. So for the sickos who've been asking for ASMR for years,
Yeah.
here it is.
Probably some gagging.
that was a nice sound. I'm sorry I talked over it because I was
okay.
going to ask Alex about his high school experience with vodka, which we were discussing pre-recording.
Yeah.
Who are your guys?
Like my go-tos, like on the shelf.
Yeah. Or the guys who bought you alcohol when you were a teenager.
You did. You mean you grew up in an aspirational urban environment where someone might have given you some?
True.
If True Vodka had hit the high school scene, it would have been game over for all of us.
Imagine True Vodka in fucking Oakland, California in 2012.
Bro,
Maybe it would have moved markets.
This and some Far East movement.
Some E40.
So what were your bottles? What were you
It was a lot of, I think,
Thank you.
it was Smirnoff is what it was.
Okay.
Almost exclusively Smirnoff.
Yeah.
Okay, bougie.
Is that bougie?
We were
I
at
don't-
Smirnoff High School as well. Burnett's. I don't know if that made its way down the coast.
I don't. Is that a brand?
That's the brand. Yeah, their green apple was especially popular at our
I had
school.
green apple Smirnoff as well in
Yeah.
high school.
I loved like when it was like, oh, does anyone want to try some like cotton candy vodka? And
Oh,
like,
I was in on those.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
let's
you
do it.
and yep,
Sky
same.
is the one that does all of the
Sky
crazy
had
flavors.
that.
Yeah,
Pinnacle had the
Pinnacle
whipped cream
with the
flavor.
blue bottle.
Yeah. That shit was pretty good.
It's like good until it's not, and then it's never good again.
Or
Right.
I think the subtext here is good if you're 15 years old.
Exactly, and it's the first thing you've ever drank.
All right, boys.
We have some vodka sitting in front of us.
Let's cheers.
Yep.
Alex does this thing where before we actually ship this, I have to say this because he's going to do it every time we cheers this whole
call him out.
podcast. Alex does this thing where when he cheers, he does the like Leo DiCaprio
Oh, I think that's lovely.
Gatsby face.
Right, it's a little like may the odds be ever in your favor, you know?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's a different movie.
Oh, yeah. I knew that too.
All right, let's sip. Let's sip
Molto
it.
bene.
That's it. I shouldn't have smelled it.
Okay. I mean, I haven't sipped straight vodka in a very long time, but I didn't hate that.
Would it have been a wiser move for me to have put that in the freezer? Is a question I'm sort of asking myself right now in this exact moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a little struggle from Alex.
It was a little bit of struggle for me. Yeah.
And why is that? What you said, you talked a big game about how you were going to say the notes and things of that nature.
I think I forgot that I was going to be drinking like hand sanitizer. I don't know what the notes are to. So what do you guys think? Does this make you feel upwardly mobile? Does it make you feel aspirational?
Podcasting at my kitchen table feels like I've already hit my upward mobility.
Right.
So,
You've hit the limit.
I feel like I could do
Now
a
it's
lot of
burning.
things on the power of true vodka. I'm getting the burn. I feel
You feel warm.
I feel warm. I feel like if I drink a lot of this, I could have a night that I've never had before. So that's aspirational. And truly anything could happen off the true
Right.
vodka.
I feel like I can get into One Oak now, honestly.
I have a question. Why do they name it true vodka? Like there's no thing to it. It's like the most basic name. There's no piazza element. There's no baseball element. There's no Italian element.
wasn't there a missed opportunity for it to be TRU? Don't you think that would have been more marketable?
Wasn't that like 2 Chainz' corner?
Oh, I don't know.
I was a big 2 Chainz guy while I was drinking Smirnoff in high school.
That's about right.
This is
Those
like,
things go really well together.
I will say this is better than most vodkas I've had in my life.
Yeah. And the other question is, how is this not landed in any store or bar that we've ever been
Okay,
to?
so can you give a little bit of background about True Vodka then? So you're supposed to be looking up the abouts of all of these alcohols and sharing some of them.
Yes.
But importantly, basically after your piece in the New York Daily News, this vodka disappeared from the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think it ever was sold in any major retailer.
No, your article is the most comprehensive overview.
That means
of
the
True Vodka.
other writers there were not doing their job. Tacoma was there. He did not want to put out a hit piece on a fellow Italian. I went for it.
By the way, I'm opening the bottle of wine that we're having later so I can let it breathe a little because I'm concerned about what's going to taste like if we don't let it breathe.
Yeah.
But we're not going to taste it next.
Are you actually?
I'm just opening it right now.
It's important to let things breathe.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to taste this if it hasn't had at least 15 or 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
actually, I'm
Snob
concerned
over
about
here.
that. I'm concerned. Okay, so give us some facts about True Vodka.
Well, like I said, the facts we're a little thin on facts. I think I'm being led to believe that it was what launched in was he launching
I
it?
believe I was at the launch.
You were at the
yes.
launch, yeah. So that was 2022.
Was there a red carpet involved in this?
No, but it was hilariously in the Piazza Club. So he was surrounded by iconography of himself.
Man, dudes rock.
It launched on an erstwhile alcohol app or something,
that's right.
It was an
Yeah.
exclusive partnership. That app, that marketplace, no longer is in existence.
Priced out by the
Tough.
marketplace.
And so when we were first doing research on this, we were kind of bummed. We were like, "Is this idea dead in the water? Because
Yeah,
if
we
we
would,
can't get the true vodka, what's the
Yeah,
point
this
of
all
doing
hinges
it?"
on the true vodka.
does.
Yeah.
As many nights going forth will, I hope.
I would hope so.
Mhm.
I mean, if I get a raise, maybe.
So, okay, wait. But so, yeah, we tried to find it online and
Right.
we would go to the website and it would be like, this website does not have a private connection. And
Correct.
But you couldn't get to it.
Right, exactly.
That's so funny.
I know.
That's awesome.
And we were like, I started buying the other alcohols that we're about to taste, but we still hadn't found the true vodka. So,
Mhm.
we were pot committed to this idea for a podcast episode.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, Alexander Baisley,
Government name.
Wow.
he tracked it down.
Yeah.
It was government behavior, tracking something down in the wild that doesn't exist online.
That is impressive, honestly. You did journalism.
That's right. Exactly. I was following the lead. Well, and here's the thing. So I went to, I think, Bottle Rocket, wine and spirits.
I
Up
went
by
there
you.
too, looking for another thing. That
Did
we
you
didn't
really?
hit. Yeah.
That always was the first hit whenever I searched for any of these. It was
Yeah.
go to Bottle Rocket. Did not have it. But the guy said, let me do one for you. And
You thought you were like a paisan looking for a fellow Italian.
right.
Yeah, was this guy Italian?
No.
Okay.
He looked just like me.
Okay.
Okay.
He got on his little
6'8".
uh-huh.
Stunning. Watch for it happens.
Fabio hair.
Right. No, he tracked it down for me. He said he wrote it down on a little piece of paper, slipped it to me across the. Do you just finish that drop in there?
Yeah. It's just not good. Sorry. He tracked
That's
down,
the review right there.
wrote it on a piece of paper.
Right. Yeah. Bowery and Vine.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. There's going to be a lot of free advertising on this
A ton of
podcast.
free advertising. Yeah. But you'll still have to go do the work to find each one of these.
Okay. Anything else about True Vodka? I feel like we've talked a lot about it. Does someone want to share a take now while I prepare the next
Well,
drink?
I have a conversation starter
Okay.
regarding Mike
Great.
Piazza.
Yeah.
Would
You
you
don't even have to
fellas
prompt you. You're
like
just a
to
content
guess?
artist.
Yeah, come on. I have truly so many notes. Would you guys like to guess Mike Piazza's career batting average?
3. Does it start with a 3?
I will not disclose.
Okay. 309.
Alex?
I'm going to go. I'm going to go 291.
Okay. Real sicko shit from Bobby. It's 308.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. This just charted a beautiful path for the rest of this podcast.
You want another shot?
I'm feeling good. Feel like I should have more True Vodka. It's
Well,
flowing through me.
You are about to.
The spirit of Mike Piazza is in you.
That's
one
true.
ounce of Piazza is in you right now. But I was shocked by that to see he was a 300 career hitter.
That is impressive.
Different era, of course.
1 ounce of Piazza is in you right now. That got me. I'm sorry. I forgot that the next thing that we're going to have is an espresso martini made with True Vodka.
Of course.
And Ian Happ's coffee collab.
Shout out Ian Happ.
Alex, tell us about Ian Happ's coffee collab
Um,
while we cheers here.
this was the
Cheers,
one.
boys.
This was the one that I forgot to pull up.
Okay, here we go. Vamp
Had
Vamp
one
time.
job.
Alex got like the fattest espresso martini. by
I
far.
have a vamp for you.
Okay.
Growing up as a Mets guy,
Uh-huh.
did you feel especially drawn to Piazza as an Italian guy from Pennsylvania?
I did actually. Yeah. I had like a Piazza jersey and warm up pants kind of situation. They had like
Because
his
he was Italian? Like if his name was Mike Johnson, would you have felt the same way?
I think I still would have felt the same way, to be honest. He was like the best player on my favorite team growing up. Like it's basically the same as like Ken Griffey or Edgar for you. I mean, he's
That's
obviously
right.
not as cool as either of those guys, but he occupies the same space.
Wore my Edgar jersey to
Or
work
Ichiro.
yesterday.
So
Wow.
many fucking cool Mariners over the years.
Seriously.
We have a surplus of incredibly cool guys and nothing
Right.
to show
Yeah.
for
And then
it.
what happened?
You have the all-time wins record, right?
In a single season,
That's
yes.
what I meant.
Yes.
All-time for a year.
Which actually leads me to my second thing. That season, famously derailed by 9/11. In the 2021 season, I was at City Field.
9/11 came up in the first 25 minutes of the podcast.
Right. Yeah.
As
Someone's
it always
under
should.
dispatched.
2021 season, I was there at City Field for the 20th anniversary of
Mhm.
9/11 Mets-Yankees game. And Mike Piazza was there talking about his famous home run.
Yeah.
And I dug into my old archive, read my own articles for this again. Mike Piazza gave an insane quote about how to, create peace in the world. He said, "Conversion has to come through the heart, not the sword." Bars from
Wow.
Mike Piazza.
Is Mike Piazza anti-war era?
I guess. I don't know. I famously took this out of context for my notes app notes here.
Right.
I didn't, link to a full article because I'm doing this all on my phone. But he did say that on the record.
What is the conversion that he's referring to? Is it like converting
To Islam.
minds?
I see. Yeah, I think that's where it gets a little murky. Like he wants to unconvert
Right.
radical Islams
Right.
to Roman Catholicism.
Yeah,
perhaps?
He's like, we shouldn't
Can't
be
speak to that.
doing wars over there. We should be doing missionary trips.
That's right.
I don't feel comfortable with where this conversation is heading, frankly.
I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was fascinating.
We can't slander the first guy whose alcohol we drink. Like, if we get sued for slandering Mike Piazza of all people.
Everyone knows that this is parody.
Yes.
We're parodying Mike Piazza's business career. Yeah.
Okay. Ian Happ's Coffee
Yeah. Connect Roasters
Uh-huh.
is the roastery.
in Chicago, I assume.
Yep.
I did order this coffee. In fact, I ordered most of these things online, and I paid a hefty price for shipping for a lot of these things.
I know. Well, I feel like we maybe figured out that or decided on this coffee after I was in Chicago and purchased another one of our liquors.
Yeah, coming up next.
That we'll get to shortly.
Mhm.
But anyway, this espresso martini is made with the Gold Glove blend.
Did Ian Happ win a Gold Glove?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I would hope so
Yes.
if he named the company that.
Yeah. The 110 OPS blend.
He's won
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
3 straight if we are to take this this description.
Wow, get fucked,
literally.
Bobby.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he gonna go platinum blend in 2 years? Platinum glove blend.
Uh-huh. Keep working on
Ian
that
Happ's
one.
pretty good. The coffee I thought was phenomenal. We pulled great shots with it.
They looked beautiful.
I started to make the espresso martinis and then accidentally let the lid off while I was shaking them, and it went all over the kitchen. And we started about 30 minutes later than we intended to. That's a little story.
That did happen. I watched it. I also did write in my notes, Ian Happ, nice player. So
Yeah, he's pretty
I
good.
agree with you.
He's pretty good. Okay.
Not if you ask my father-in-law, by the way.
Oh.
Lifelong Cubs fan.
Oh yeah.
Cannot stand the fact that Ian Happ plays as much as he does
What?
and where in the lineup he hits.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, he hits leadoff, right?
Right.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
I see.
Gotta be a contact speed guy if you want to hit leadoff.
Exactly.
He's kind
Which
of-
Ian Happ is notably not. Really.
No, not really. He's more of a power guy.
It's kind of grown up
base.
Clint Frazier in that he's always in trade talks but never got traded. Every other like
What
Ian
a
Happ,
comparison.
nice piece. Someone could use him. He's been on the Cubs for like 8 years now.
So how are we feeling about this espresso martini? I think it's pretty. I think
I
it's
feel
pretty
good
good.
about it.
It's pretty good.
I would
think
like to try like a cup of the coffee at some point to really get my full bearings here.
Mhm.
You think maybe we should kick off part 2 with like some espressos?
Some night coffee, I'm down for that.
Yeah, probably.
That might
We
be
might
the
need
move.
that.
I'm not really a big espresso martini guy.
Yeah, it was a fad that I participated in, and now I'm like, I don't need that anymore.
I think my take is that because I enjoy espresso martinis, I think the move is to somewhat similar to what we're doing, start your night with it, right?
Sure.
Give it a little kick and then go off and like have fun and do your
That's why I
normal
wanted
drinks
to
and
do this.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
My
Yeah,
take is we got to bring back Four Loco.
but never left, brother.
Well, it's way different now. It's
I-
woke
Your
now.
original
It is
recipe
woke
for
now.
Loco. Yeah.
I had a Four Loco at Jake Mintz's apartment
I believe that.
2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Jesus, why?
You went like an hour uptown to have a Four Loco?
It was his going away
A
party.
full one?
No. They had one in their fridge that was there since the pandemic, apparently.
Jesus Christ.
You got aged for Loco.
I got aged for a Loco. I think it had more alcohol in it because the alcohol had
Uh-huh.
fermented.
What
And
flav?
Jake's, it was like blue raspberry
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
one
It
of
was
the good flavs.
so blue. And Jake's lovely wife, poured some in a cup for everybody to have a little taste of. And I tasted it and I was like, tastes a lot like high school.
Yeah.
Got a similar story. Check this out. I got photo evidence.
I mean, it tastes a lot like my junior year of college,
Yep.
Mom.
Mhm.
legally GQ Christmas party this year. A
There we go.
coworker let slip that they had never had a Four Loco.
Wow.
And what'd you do? You gave them the experience of a lifetime.
Yeah, we went and we bought one at the bodega. In this picture, it's still wrapped in the black plastic bag. This is blue raz, and we poured it in a martini glass for him.
That's delicious. And for the video viewers, the photo is up on your screen right now as
Yeah.
well.
This
you're
is an
seeing
elaborate bit we've been doing. Don't listen to anyone else. I'm just telling Matthew
The
Roberts.
TikTok camera is
It's an
on.
elaborate bit we've been doing
I've
where
gone
we
viral
say
8 times already.
that there's a video version of the podcast, but there is not one.
That's a good bit.
Thank you.
that. Thanks. Good.
Thanks. We always like to the validation.
Are you guys finishing this?
Oh yeah, hell
Yeah.
dude.
I wasn't peer
Took a lot of
pressuring. I
effort,
was saying
bro. This took a lot
I
of
know.
effort.
Don't talk
I had
to
to
me
clean
like
the
that.
whole kitchen because of this. Nobody to blame but myself. I think it's my turn to share a take, so I'm going to share a take. It's related to. I'm already breaking the rule of like making baseball takes on the public
Yeah.
feed.
Also, we don't really have a take yet. My take was what was Mike Piazza's batting average?
And I got it within a fucking point.
Mhm.
It's more of a question, really, but it's prompted by the fact that we're currently drinking an espresso martini, which
Yeah.
can be made with vodka or tequila in some cases.
Oh.
My question is, what is the worst alcohol? Because my answer is tequila.
Oh,
That's wrong, but
No, but it's right,
Okay.
actually.
I'm a tequila guy.
Yeah.
So I think I would of the big ones. I would say vodka is my least favorite.
Good thing we started with it.
yeah, I'm right there with you. I will say, whiskey is down there for me
Really?
as well. And I think
You're going to have a fun night.
uh-huh. Look, so, like I ruined vodka for myself at a certain unstated age,
9 years old.
right? You and I had some experiences in
You
college.
just say it. I ruined whiskey for you.
You're right.
You ruined 151 rum for me.
Yo. Now we're talking. You guys ever had Caribou Lou?
Jesus. No.
I'm going to tell the 151 rum story on the Patreon. So
Okay,
if you're
that's good.
listening to this now,
yeah.
tap in, sign up. It's a good story.
Yeah, vodka is just has no redeeming quality for me, really.
Yeah. It's more disguisable than tequila, and I just look. Listen, I get it. I think if you like the flavor of it, it's a little bit more complex than most liquors, and a little bit less painful. But I just don't like the flavor of tequila. It just
That'll do it.
Turns me off. And no matter what it gets put into, it's like, oh, there's tequila and everything. Can't do it. There are no tequilas here today, unfortunately for you guys.
Yeah, I was lamenting that fact.
It's kind of surprising to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so obviously this idea was kind of prompted by the fact that we did a similar thing on the Big Picture podcast that I used to produce at The Ringer, with actors, directors, and the alcohols that they sponsor in the same way. And there was so many tequilas. For whatever reason, all the actors, The Rock, George Clooney, not Ryan Reynolds, he has a gin, but a bunch of guys have tequilas. I guess baseball players just don't give a shit about that. I don't know.
My take is liquor. Hardly know her.
Okay, moving on. We have another vodka. Get ready. This is called FT35 vodka. You might have guessed it at home, listener. That's Frank Thomas, who wore the number 35. This looks to be a little bit lower on the shelf than maybe.
This bottle looks like a tequila bottle.
It does kind of look like a tequila bottle. This looks to be.
First note for Frank Thomas: change the shape of the bottle.
I couldn't find this one online. Like straight up, I could not find anywhere to buy this online.
So
Alex,
IRL purchase.
This was an IRL purchase
boots on
in
the ground in Chicago,
You
Illinois.
had to
Shouts
bring
out
this through
Benny's.
TSA.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
That's fire, honestly.
Yeah,
I just want to note real quick, right?
we're committed to the content. Like you know this about us.
I was tasked on this here episode with pulling up the respective websites, gathering the requisite information, base information about each of these products. The FT35 vodka website will not connect for me. It says did not connect, potential security issue.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't find it online and buy it.
Right, exactly. And it's not even one of these ones where they're like, we're warning you, you shouldn't go here. They're just like, we can't do this.
So what we've learned is Gen X baseball players, Frank Thomas and Mike Piazza, really bad at computer. They need to they need to hire someone in the 25 to 35 age range to run their websites.
I can't imagine that they're the ones running these websites.
No, of course not. But I'm saying how can you be a company and not have a website?
I completely agree with some of these companies. And this is the thing nowadays, by the way, not to burn a take here, but some of these companies just have Instagram accounts. Just having an Instagram account is not good enough if you're selling a product, frankly.
Agreed.
You need like
Is this a take?
A fucking Squarespace. This is a free take for everybody. Make a fucking Squarespace or something. I don't care. WordPress.
I disagree.
No.
Oh.
I think the IG only business, it's kind of tight.
You're so secretly Gen Z. Like this is some of the most Gen Z shit. You are. You're secretly Gen Z.
He did take a selfie of us before we started.
Look, if it was good,
turning 29 the day that this episode comes out. So
that's true.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. If it was good enough for my weed dealer, it's good enough for
you buy weed on
else.
Instagram?
Not anymore. It's legal now.
That's true.
I kind of poured a lot on this.
That's
one.
a take. I miss when weed was illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard that take going around.
It's That's not that hot. I have a Frank Thomas take.
Okay, great.
My take is the Big Hurt, best nickname of all time.
Oh.
It's such a good nickname.
It is a really good nickname.
Because that was when nicknames had creativity to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just like a variation of the guy's name.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like real old school sports writer shit. Like the Big Hurt put one over the wall and the White Sox won 3-1.
Can you do the rest
Doing
of the
the Shane
episode
Gillis
in that
bit?
voice?
No, because so the thing about my voice is I have no idea how it's going to sound on any given day due to the natural rasp and the way that I treat myself. So if I do that bit, I will wake up tomorrow sounding like I speak a different
Kermit the
language
Frog.
entirely. Yeah.
Okay, FT35 vodka. A little about the bottle. Just like a lot of geometric shapes on it. The logo is just a regular ass font. There's a crown here on the bottle. FT35 honors Frank Thomas, the first SEC player in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Just reading what it says here, folks.
I didn't know
Nicknamed
that.
the
That's
Big
how I
Hurt,
know him.
a two-time American League MVP and 1997 batting champion. He's one of the 5 athletes with both college and professional statues at their stadiums.
That's also sick.
With a distinguished career. There's a lot of information about Frank Thomas on this alcohol bottle. Thomas earned a 2005 World Series ring with the Chicago White Sox. One of the most fun teams to watch of the entire century so far. FT35 is a one-of-a-kind, drink responsibly.
Is a one-of-a-kind, drink responsibly? Terrible kicker.
I'd like to do a little mea culpa real quick, by the way.
Okay.
Because when you Google FT35 vodka.
You don't like the DH.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Okay, great.
It takes you to ft35vodka.com.
Okay.
Apparently, that maybe is related, but they also have ft35spirits.com.
So they have more than just vodka.
Which I can connect to. They do have more than just
Is
vodka.
it available for purchase?
It's available for purchase.
That's on me.
Should we overnight this?
They have like
Why are we still going to be here doing the podcast?
Honestly, probably.
pecan flavored whiskey.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
We didn't need another whiskey. We didn't.
No,
We didn't need
absolutely
one.
not.
So, Bobby, you mentioned the two sports thing. Frank Thomas, I got his college stats right here. 3 catches, 45 yards. The entirety of his college football career.
Was he a tight end?
He was a tight end for Auburn University.
Okay.
I think he might have
And that
played.
got him into the SEC Hall of Fame.
Well, I think the
assuming he's in for his
baseball got him into
baseball
the
work.
Hall of Fame. But I think this might be a Jamie pull that up situation. I think he might have played with Bo Jackson.
We do need a producer.
Yeah, unfortunately.
If people sign up for the page, if enough people sign up for the Patreon, we can hire a producer to look that up. Jamie, look that up. It's your turn to share a take, by the way, Alex, or a discussion prompt.
Yeah, I just
and
want
we
to say
should
if
probably taste it.
Yeah,
by the way.
let's
if
sip
I-
the,
yeah, okay.
the espresso martinis have been cleared. We've moved on.
Stop
Stop
smelling it.
smelling it,
Smelling it.
dude. What are you doing?
That's like drinking 101. You do the little tap thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's an Italian guy thing.
Whoa, this guy's Italian?
Oh, it's a lot worse than True Vodka.
Yeah, True Vodka was smoother,
Yeah.
I would say.
Ooh.
These both would have benefited from being a lot colder, too.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh my
about
gosh. Wow, that one like stings.
that. Yeah.
Do you guys
This
think
tastes like Bankers Club, which is the vodka that I drank in college. Or in
Bankers
high school,
Club?
rather. I mean, college.
I don't even.
I mean, right now, as an adult.
Bankers Club is a Pennsylvania local vodka.
There we
Similar
go.
to Vlad. You ever had Vlad?
Obviously, I've never had Vlad.
And it's the vodka that's referenced in the Asher Roth, who went to my high school, the Asher Roth
Whoa.
song I Love College. Sip Bankers Club and drink Miller Lite.
That's huge.
Wow.
I didn't know any of this.
I only ever really registered the second part of that lyric.
Yep.
And now I know.
Yep.
Also, I
These
just
are
want
free facts for everyone listening at home. You're welcome.
I'd like to circle back with some more facts. I Googled Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson College. The first thing that comes up is an article from the Ledger Enquirer. I don't know of what locale.
Probably Alabama.
Yeah, most likely.
First sentence, a common misconception about Bo Jackson and Frank Thomas is they played together at Auburn University. Wrong.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I just made that misconception.
Damn. Jamie just
They
bodied you.
they just missed.
They
It
just
was
missed?
like
Oh.
Bo Jackson left in the spring.
Open up a roster spot for
Big
Frank
FT.
Thomas.
Exactly.
One thing I'm realizing right now is that we're going to taste these alcohols and then there's going to be whole bottles left of all of them.
Correct. Yes.
I'll take one home.
Okay,
I'm
you
not
can
afraid.
take as many as you want.
Take your
home.
favorite.
So far, I don't want either of these. Though. These are. I'm just not a vodka guy, and these are both bad. I was gonna say, do you think that the guys, Mr. Piazza and Mr. Thomas, do you think they drink this?
I do think that Piazza probably did drink True Vodka for a little while.
Yeah.
And he might have to drink it for the rest of his life because they probably ordered a bunch of bottles and they seem to not be selling them.
Can't sell them
Yeah,
anyway.
it was a real disaster class for Piazza. I truly had never I didn't know anything about him as a guy until I started covering the Mets, and he's
He's not.
a
cool
real
guy.
piece of work.
Yeah, he's not a cool guy.
Also an owner. You guys hate owners. He owned that Italian soccer team.
Yeah, I
and
think
they
he sold
went
that
out of
team,
business.
though.
He sold it, so he's back in our good graces.
Okay, I'm really excited for this next one. It is called Weigel whiskey. Wiggle
Mhm.
whiskey.
Wiggle with one G.
WIGLE. Weigel.
It is why the Wikipedia.
There's
The-
a Wikipedia for this whiskey?
Wait, that's major.
Yeah,
Yes, this was acquired after the fact.
that's correct. So one
M&A, mergers and acquisitions.
If we do this correctly, we could end up on that Wikipedia.
That's actually true. Or if
yeah.
we do it really incorrectly.
So it was founded in 2012, Weigel whiskey, and it wasn't until 2022 that one Nutting Corporation swooped in and purchased it. That
Why
is
are you laughing at that?
The Nutting Corporation.
There's the Nutting Corporation of
What's funny about that?
of Robert.
Sounds
Nutting
like my
fame.
ex-wife. Just kidding. I don't have an ex-wife.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. This is like a whiskey that has actually gotten some accolades over the years.
Wow.
Like it has gotten.
It's like a local Pittsburgh thing, right?
Right. It is like an actual Pittsburgh institution, which
Just like the Pirates.
just like the Pirates.
Have you guys been to Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
No.
I saw a game. at
Underrated. I really liked
That's
Pittsburgh.
what I hear.
PNC. I
Yeah.
think the town's just fine. I thought the ballpark
Wow.
was phenomenal.
Ballpark is top 5 easily.
You have to
Mhm.
remember I'm from Philly, and so Pittsburgh is just like the other part of PA. So
Alright.
I feel some way about that.
Yeah, it's your Spokane.
Yeah.
I found a bar there that lets you smoke cigarettes inside.
Wow.
So you're biased about
That was
this,
pretty cool.
basically. Okay, more Weigel facts.
Again, like I start reading the history on this because there's a really long history of this whiskey on here,
We got time.
including where the name comes from. Apparently, it's named after Philip Weigel, a man convicted of treason in 1794 and sentenced to hang
Oh,
for his
no.
actions in the Whiskey Rebellion.
Wow.
Get this: George Washington, despite his outrage and contempt for Weigel, later pardoned him
Attaboy.
as he feared hanging the rebel would
Why?
stir a civil war in the young nation.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a really
So we're
loaded
drinking history
Sorry,
right
a
now.
loaded whiskey.
Loaded whiskey.
By the
Whoa.
way, they have a lot of different offerings. Seems that they are many of them are small batch, and they were expensive. Let me tell you that. We got the Weigel Oaked and Ember, aged for 4 years, straight bourbon whiskey. This is 46% alcohol by volume. That's 92 proof for you keeping track at home.
Oh yeah, wait. We should say the proofs of the other ones.
I think they were both just 80 proof.
Yeah, you're correct.
I have to admit something is that I don't really know what proof means, and at this point, I'm too afraid
It's
to.
just like
to
how much
ask.
alcohol
It's
is in
percentage of the alcohol doubled.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. All
there.
right.
For proof.
I don't know. You could. We'll probably have enough time for you to look it up.
Probably.
This is so small batch that it says batch number 7 bottles. This is the 1600th bottle, and that is handwritten on the back,
Oh
fellas.
shit.
Wow.
Handwritten.
You know what? I'm a sucker for
Yeah.
a little something handwritten.
Nice round number.
Tasting
too.
notes: caramel, mesquite, and toasted barley.
Well, now you've ruined it for me because now that's all I'm going
Well,
to
you
taste
weren't
when I
doing
have
the
this.
tasting.
I was
thing,
definitely going to say
so
mesquite too. I know what that tastes like.
Pass that along, please.
Alright, hell yeah. I think I'm going to like this one.
I think so too. We don't need to clank every time because
Nah, come on.
All right, fine.
Real clankers.
Don't smell that one, Alex.
See, I'm into that.
That's good, actually.
Yeah.
I actually like that.
But you're just not a whiskey guy.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, that's the problem here.
I think it's important for the listeners to know that the whiskey that Alex was referring to at New York University, every single time, except for one time, it was Seagram 7.
Mhm.
The other time, it was Black Velvet, the Canadian
Hell yeah,
whiskey
dude.
that comes in a plastic bottle, which is basically
As all
the
the best liquors
Canadian
do.
version of Seagram 7. Although I think Seagram's is also a Canadian company.
No
so-
plastic bottles on this table. I just want to
That's
say
right.
it's all
That's a good
quality.
class.
That's a good point.
We spent a fucking G to get all of
We
these
really
alcohols.
did.
Like we're investing in the product.
College kids would kill for this setup. They would put the empty bottles up above the cabinets.
That's right.
Like a deer head.
It's burning quite a bit now.
Uh-huh.
It went
Yeah.
down smooth at first, and now it's burning a lot.
Sort of a noxious aftertaste.
Is that good?
That's not what they want.
Do you feel the toasted barley? Is the toasted barley hitting you yet?
I did get a little caramel in there.
All right.
Oh,
I think. I don't really know.
You knocked it back, bro. You took the whole thing.
I see. Whiskey is kind of my wheelhouse.
Okay.
The clear alcohols don't really agree with me.
That's interesting. Well, we started with this. Whose turn is it to share a
I
conversation
mean,
starter?
I
and
truly
rotate?
have so many.
It's you. I think it is you.
Do we
I
wanna-
did-
Well, you kind of skipped the last one.
Right, I didn't.
All right, go for
It's
it.
fine. Which one? They're all baseball takes. I told you this already.
You're like fucking Greg Amsinger out here.
Wow.
I don't even know what does that mean.
You're just out here to talk about baseball.
Oh.
You know, a real ball knower.
God forbid.
Give you a show on the Major League Baseball Network.
I saw Greg Amsinger once in an elevator with Chris Christie. So something to think about.
This is why you're here. This is why you're here.
My take is that we have to do something about the official scorer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. You're starting off strong.
Okay.
This is good. I like
I
this.
like
Thank
this
you.
because this is a real thing.
I don't necessarily know what that something is, but there's too much power that's consolidated into the hands of one man or woman sitting up there, nameless, faceless,
In their ivory tower.
in their ivory tower. Exactly.
What do you think we should do instead?
Well, I don't know if it's
AI?
like a yes,
yeah, official
exactly.
scorer. Allen Iverson does every game.
For what it's worth, it would not surprise me if within the next 5 years or so they are automating away the like official scoring. You know,
You mean based on like batted ball data?
based on battered ball
that would
data,
suck.
right?
Yeah,
Like
that would
catch probability, that sort of thing.
Oh, the worst stat.
Yeah, not even a stat.
Wow. Okay. Great. You took it a step
No,
further.
he's right.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you like crowdsource it? Do you do like a fan vote? Like, okay, everyone.
Definitely can't do a fan vote.
Okay. Well, that was my idea. So
Just put it on FanDuel.
put it on FanDuel.
Yeah,
right.
Rather. I think it should just be like, did that seem like an error? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you know an error when you see one.
I
Right.
totally agree.
And so you're saying-
while we're at it, can we talk about the fact that if you lose the ball in the sun, it counts as a hit?
Oh,
Like I was at
Mm.
Yankee Stadium the other day. Someone got a double. It was I don't remember. It's not important. Someone got a double just because they hit a fly ball to shortstop that the shortstop lost in the sun.
Right.
Really?
Right. It's like his glove didn't touch it. Therefore,
That owner, Hal Steinbrenner, has to pay money in fucking arbitration because that guy lost the ball in the sun.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
yeah,
How is he going to turn a profit?
that's a great question.
This is why we need the salary cap.
Mhm. Well, see, this is
It was
why
Goldschmidt, by the way.
I think
just
that
remembered.
if there's one person who's ever just deciding point blank, right, yes or no, that was an error or not, I think there's always going to be concerns over were they influenced, right? Are they putting their thumb on the scale a little bit? They
You
don't
mean by,
want
like,
it.
the mafia or like
Yes.
Never rule out the
who is
mafia.
doing the influencing here?
If
Like the
recent
home
reporting
team?
is to believed, maybe Rob Manfred.
Well, the people who suffer from this the most are actually low-key pitchers. Because
Mhm.
the difference between a run and an earned run
Exactly.
is huge for them in arbitration.
That's true.
Maybe the players vote as they come off the field. They say, "What do you
Oh.
think? Did your shortstop just make an error right
I
there?"
don't like that.
I have yet to hear an idea from you.
There's really no good solution here.
I don't-
I think that
think
there
there
should
is.
just be 3 official scorekeepers at every game. Let's create more jobs, boys.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
I've heard
At
I've
a
seen
time when the job market
report.
is,
It doesn't look good.
But that's really ironic that you believe the job report. Okay.
Lost my train of thought for a second there. We're back. 3 official scorers for
Yeah.
every game, and it's just majority wins.
Okay.
It's like boxing. There's no scandals in boxing, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's a good idea. I could get on board with that.
Why give one person all the power
Right.
No,
when
that's
you
a
can
good point.
democratize it?
The
Mhm.
official score is a huge part of baseball that I don't think we think about enough. So thank you for giving them a platform.
What of course. What if it's almost like jury duty, like 12 fans are
This is great.
selected
See,
at
this is
random
why we're here.
when they walk in the ballpark and be like, you are today's official scorer.
That would be fun. I would take that responsibility very carefully.
I
would too,
absolutely
more
would.
seriously than jury duty.
I would say I
That's for
actually saw 6 errors by Volpe today.
It's anti-Italian discrimination.
That's my take.
Okay,
Good take.
Great take. Should we move on?
Let's do it. What do we got next?
Next up, we have the world famous Field of Dreams whiskey.
I was reading the bottle. There's a lot of stuff on here.
There's a lot of stuff on here. In fact, they sent like an insert with it. I'm gonna have a lot of information to share. There's like a player card inside every bottle. I don't know. The Field of Dreams whiskey is a small batch bourbon that is created from the cornfields where the Field of Dreams field is built. This is a recent thing that they started doing a few. I remember this like cropping up during the pandemic. This is Tyler Clippard,
Yeah.
Mets legend, A's legend. Did he ever play for the Mariners?
No, but the next guy did.
Drew Storen and Jerry Blevins, Mets legend and A's legend.
Mhm.
Did he ever play for the Mariners?
No.
I think he no.
No.
He didn't get traded from the Mariners like before he debuted.
Not that I'm aware of, but
Okay.
feel free to double check me.
Those are the 3 guys associated with Field of Dreams. Am I getting that
Mhm.
right? Are there any other players? This one's kind of hard to open.
I don't know.
I have to say, this is like kind of the highest quality feeling thing that I bought.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
That's
say that
important.
right
That's
off the
good.
jump.
It passes the look test.
It
for
does.
sure.
It does.
pass the look test. Oh, wow. Okay. This was exciting. You take the cover off of the top of the bottle and it reveals the player.
Oh,
wait. So I was going to ask
Yeah.
if this is because they have two types of whiskeys. There's the like small batch bourbon, and then there's the Player Series bourbon.
This is the small batch bourbon, but it also is also the Player Series.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
I just purchased it. I don't know what to tell you.
It looks like the small batch bourbon from the images I'm looking
It has
at, right?
Bob Feller on the cork.
Oh, okay.
Problem.
It's well, because they say every bottle from our Player Series. This isn't a Player Series, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Just tweeting out Bob Feller clips.
Have you seen that clip? This is real. It's like Bob Feller way back in the day, obviously, when he was playing. They like had him throw a pitch next to the train tracks to see which was faster.
Yeah.
I did see this, and his was faster.
Pretty sick.
They were like, he threw 108. You'll find many guys out there on the baseball internet, particularly in the Facebook groups that I joined when we started the podcast to keep my finger on the pulse of what was going on in Boomerville, who are like, Bob Feller he threw the fastest pitch ever.
Right.
Like Aroldis Chapman is fake. Like Mason Miller is not real. Bob Feller.
I believe it.
This is kind of exciting. I love Jerry Blevins.
I have a Jerry Blevins story.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This is from the most famous cornfield in the world. It is 49.5% alcohol by volume. That's just under half. Boys, 99 proof. If you're doing
I did that math in my head.
Thank you. Whiskey from the most famous cornfield in the world, brought to you by a team of former major leaguers. Best enjoyed neat on the rocks or mixed with friends, family, and your favorite sports memories. Or
So basically whatever you want.
or your favorite sports podcast.
That's true.
You guys keep talking. I have to go get more glasses.
Yeah, so I have a Jerry Blevins story that
Yeah,
can
let's
fill
hear
this
it.
time beautifully. So a couple of years ago, we were trying to, at Gentleman's Quarterly, write a story about what happens when you, as an athlete, have a teammate who starts dating a famous person. This was on the heels of, I don't know if you knew this, Alex, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are an item.
What?
Yeah.
You're
Getting,
joking.
It's getting pretty
Be fucking
serious.
for real right now.
I'm being so for real, dude. They're canoodling. They're stepping out.
Oh my God.
They're having dinners.
Oh my God.
But so anyway, when that happened, we were like, oh, there's a lot of athletes who we could hit up who have been in similar situations,
Yeah.
right? So we reached out to Jerry Blevins via the DMs about when Matt Harvey was dating Adriana Lima and they were teammates. And Jerry Blevins responded with something along the lines of, hey, great idea. Love this story. Not going to talk about my teammates' personal lives. And we said, thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he's
a
great.
real one.
He's great on TV. Great head of hair. Seems like a good guy, but did not want to talk to me about his kind of wild boy teammate dating a supermodel, which I understand.
I understand that. Yeah.
We had to try.
Right.
We also got to Richard Jefferson, who was on the Cavs when Tristan Thompson dated Khloe Kardashian, and he was like, "Ha ha ha ha! Awesome idea." Also, no. So that story died on the vine because no one would actually talk to us on the record.
Right. I was about to say you could go ask a Pirates player what it's like to have Paul Skeens dating Livy Dunn, but I can't actually name another Pirates player off the top of my head at the moment.
McCutcheon's still there.
McCutcheon is
Ryan
still
Reynolds is still there.
there. Something tells me
We
Andrew
did this
McCutcheon's
like 2 weeks
not
ago.
there.
You could have named Key Ryan Hayes, but he's not
There
on
you
the
go,
team
right,
anymore. I'm
yeah.
back.
Ever heard of
Cincinnati
it?
Reds. Let's do this.
Ever heard of O'Neal Cruz?
You could have named David Bednar if we did this 3 days ago, but he got traded too. I'm really sorry to the Pirates fans.
Yeah, it'll get better.
Probably. Well, not if Weigel whiskey owner Bob Nutting has anything to say about it.
I just want to. I'm reading from the website right here. This is
huge.
It is really big.
Big ass bottle.
This is the our story page on drinkfieldofdreams.com. This is brought to life by World Series winners, all-stars, record setters, and legends.
Oh.
And they're not figureheads or influencers. They're
Oh,
owners
They're doing like
who believe in the magic of the Field of Dreams
That's a
and the
flop.
stories it holds.
I feel like Jerry should have said something about
I
that.
think they're
He's a
talking
big union
directly
guy.
to
I
us
know,
on
I
that
know.
one.
That's
We
how-
had said like this is not figurehead influencer shit, and
Right.
they're like, we'll address that on the record.
That's kind of annoying.
Do you guys know that Drew Storen had a 43 save season? That's a lot of saves.
that is a lot of
That's a
saves.
lot
That
of
was
saves.
for the Nationals.
Correct.
Right?
2011 per my notes.
Yeah. Wow.
You really did. I
This
just want to
is-
say thank you for putting
I
in
know.
the work.
Of course.
You've put in the work. This
Any
is what happens when
opportunity
we
to
bring
look up-
real journalists on the podcast.
Any opportunity to look up Drew Storen's B refs, so fun. Tyler Clippard, also in my notes here, Played for 46% of the teams in the American
Yeah.
League.
Wow. I fucking love Tyler Clippard.
Yeah.
Oh, say more.
I never trusted him when he was in the baseball game,
Mhm.
but I just simply like the fact that baseball is a sport that can produce a guy like that.
Yeah.
Not many sports can.
Julia played in the WBC.
When you say a guy like that, what do you mean?
Like just a guy that looks like that with the rec specs and just like that his athleticism is sort of like, what was that game?
Unorthodox.
Right. What was that game where Q-Op? You know who Q-Op?
Where you run all
Oh,
weird?
yes. Yeah,
He kind of pitches like Q-Op.
He did have a funky delivery. Great reliever aesthetic for
Yeah.
Tyler
Mhm.
Clippard with
Yeah.
the glasses.
Great changeup.
Can I say something else that I found?
Always.
Tyler Clippard caught a DUI once,
Wow. Hate to see it.
and now he's making alcohol.
Hate to see it.
I'm
You have
going
to
to
report the
refrain from
facts here.
commenting.
It was a
On
high
that.
school DUI, which
like
could
Jerry,
have,
like Jerry
DUI.
Blevins.
which could have
Whoa.
happened to any of us.
Yeah.
It's on his Wikipedia, which is the extent of my research for most of these
That's
guys.
a high school DUI on the Wikipedia is kind of
It's from a
Dirty
different
word.
era.
Well, because it
Yeah.
affected his baseball career. I mean, you could
Mhm.
pull it. You have a computer right in front of you.
I do.
But yeah, he also was in the WBC, which surprised me. 2017.
Really interesting.
Someone's got to pitch those innings. Why not Tyler Clippard?
Did USA win the WBC that year?
That was the year that they won. Yes,
Good for them. Maybe it was the Clippard effect.
probably a great clubhouse guy, especially if he was bringing whiskey in there. Said, hey, fellas,
He would have been a great Red Sox.
we just beat the brakes off Chinese Taipei. How do we celebrate?
And with that, folks, Field of Dreams whiskey.
By the way, I have these glasses in the Mariners version.
Oh, do you? They're the Mets cocktail glasses. Of
I
the
have-
field.
I have the beer glasses for the A's.
Oh, did I get those for you?
Ugh, this is not good.
I'm just gonna say yes because it would be embarrassing if you did, and I said no.
But it would be more embarrassing if like your wife got them for you and you said
That's
yes.
correct.
Wait, take your sip because
I do think it was my in-laws.
I'm finding this much worse than the nutting whiskey.
You're finding it worse?
Yeah.
Jesus. I should have just drank
I
it.
agree.
It's way harsher.
Yeah, it's like there's like a peppery spice to it.
Yeah, I don't like this.
These are
Sorry
our
to
first
my,
tasting notes of the episode?
Well, I read the tasting notes off the back of the. I wish this had tasting notes in the bottle. I read the tasting notes off the back of the Weigel whiskey.
sorry to my middle relievers, but this is no bueno.
Yeah, this is not great, Bob.
Mm-mm.
I wanted more for this.
Yeah.
Anyone want to share any thoughts about the Field of Dreams? The film?
Oh, are they still doing that? Did
The-
we have a
the,
Field of
like,
Dreams
the
game
game?
this year? Yeah.
You just ignored my question about the movie.
Oh, the movie. I thought you meant the game that they do.
You could share takes about
I've
either,
never
I
seen the
guess.
movie.
Wow.
That we were
Not
talking
afraid to
blind
say it.
spots
Yeah.
before we started recording.
It's not canon for me.
Now, do you want to weigh in on the fact that Field of Dreams is white people shit?
Well, I think that's the subtext here. There's not like a desire in me to be like, let me catch up on Field of Dreams. Because like I did do the thing.
Where are you at on Costner, though? This tastes like ass. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not great.
It's really quite bad. I'm fine with Costner. I remember when I was like, I should watch these baseball movies. Bull Durham and Major League are funny. So I was like, let me watch those.
Yeah, Field of Dreams is very serious.
Yeah,
Self-serious.
I don't really need that. And like the sepia toned, baseball isn't what it used to be. You know, I don't need that. There is that in the Sandlot too, but I like the Sandlot.
Sandlot's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's funny, to your point.
Exactly. And it's for children.
Guess what? It's irreverent.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's witty. I'm just
$5
reading the
word.
Netflix captions.
Right.
The subcategory.
Deadpan.
It has James Earl Jones.
True crime. Oh, no.
wow,
it's not
both movies actually.
James Earl Jones.
Oh, he's in both.
Mhm.
Oh, excuse me.
I can't believe you don't know about the James Earl Jones Field of Dreams thing.
I
The
know.
speech at the end. Alex can recite
The
it
one
right now.
constant through all the years.
You can do the whole thing?
No,
Don't lie.
it has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. And then that's kind of where I lose
Oh,
it.
I was going to clear out.
ISO Alex.
Unfortunately, it is kind of my shit. Field of Dreams.
That's
I like
fine.
Field of Dreams.
It's good.
It's not what you would call like the best movie.
No.
But the emotions of it are true.
It is like a pretty
Okay.
pure nostalgia play,
Yes.
but the notes do hit for me.
If you come to it at the right time in your life and you maybe come from a certain background, demographic,
Uh-huh.
it does hit. It hits
If you're a
hard.
white guy named Tyler, Drew, or Jerry,
I think the Field of Dreams game is kind of cool. I think we should play baseball in more random places. I'm not against the NASCAR thing.
Yeah, I agree that they should be more quirky and just play games in random locations.
Yeah. Like an airplane hangar.
Well,
No, sorry, wait. This is not an airplane hangar. It was...
you talking about the college basketball game on the boat?
Yeah, I always said I've had a long running bit on the podcast where I feel
international waters.
They should play a game in international waters. On what's it called?
It's an aircraft carrier.
Aircraft carrier. Thank you. The Weigel's hitting.
I'll be
True
forgetting
vodka's
words.
bringing out the truth.
Many such cases.
Yeah, they should play on an aircraft carrier in international waters, and then that way they don't have to follow the collective bargaining agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
I've thought a lot about this.
Is that true though? But doing it in international waters renders the CBA irrelevant?
It's true by the legal facts of the Tipping Pitches podcast.
Right.
Okay, that's enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a baseball take?
I would love
Always.
a baseball take.
All right, here we go. We can keep the City Connect jerseys. Sure, fine, whatever. But any team that wears them has to start that game down 1 run. That's my take. They're so bad. All of them are so bad.
Yeah.
On my way here, actually, this is a fact. I saw a guy in a long sleeve City Connect Mets Clay Holmes situation.
A lot going on.
It might have been like a hockey jersey. You know how they do like giveaways of other sports?
Yeah.
I think it was a Clay Holmes City Connect hockey jersey.
Do you guys think that giveaways like that are written into players' contracts? Because if they're not, why would the Mets do that?
That's
Why
a
would the
really
Mets
good
do that
question.
giveaway?
Mm-hmm.
See, but Clay Holmes wouldn't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. But
So
maybe his
interesting
agent would.
choice.
Who's Clay
his
Holmes' agent?
Yeah, it's always the agents, Jamie.
Kyle turned the TikTok camera on. Looking
Uh,
up Clay Holmes' agent.
Clay Holmes is represented by Wasserman.
Okay. I don't have.
One
I
of
don't.
the
I don't
big
know.
dogs.
Yeah, one of the big dogs. Yeah,
I mean, they're all represented by the big dogs. They're professional baseball players,
really
right.
good
That's
point.
kind of the thing.
except for the people who are represented by Bad Bunny's agency,
That's fine.
which got discredited by the Major League Baseball Players Association. And that's enough about that. Okay. We're done with the liquors for now until we get to the Patreon.
I just
episode.
before we move on entirely, I want to say because it's somewhat similar to a take that I wrote down, which is I do think there are too many jersey variations.
Correct.
I think that you have your home jersey, obviously the home whites. You have the road grays. You have an alternate,
Some teams don't have road grays anymore because of this plague.
right? Which I think they should bring back. I think road grays are good. Helps distinguish
Agreed.
the players on the field. And then I think you can have a fun one, right? You can have the Kelly Green A's jerseys. You can have like the powder blue, Mariners or Royals jerseys. But I was watching the Cubs today and I was like, is this a throwback?
You
Is
were
this their
watching the Cubs
new?
today?
Were they
Watching
wearing their powder blues?
They were wearing
Okay,
their
because
powder-
I do like those, but they look like the Montreal Expos. to me.
Yes, they do. I think they're
Who are
cool.
you a fan of?
I was watching
Watching
Cubs
the
Orioles
Cubs on
yeah.
Friday afternoon.
Well, they famously play a lot of day games.
That's-
Alex
that's
is
true, yeah.
also, the people on YouTube can see him, but everyone
Right.
else can't. He is wearing a Red Sox hat.
It's true. The guy complimented
we
me.
only post the video pod. I didn't tell you this part about the bit. We only
Oh.
post a video pod on Vimeo.
Vimeo, real student project type shit.
The guy at the bodega where I was getting my sandwich today was like, "Oh, nice hat, like Red Sox fan," and I was like, "No, I'm not." But he was like, we kind of vibed. He was like, "That's."
I love talking
that's my
baseball
te-
with strangers.
That's my team. That's the only sport I watch, and I was like, "Boy, have I got a podcast for you."
Wow. Willier Abreu, huge addition to my
You did
fantasy
not
team.
plug the podcast. To the
No,
bodega.
you're right.
You never.
You're
would.
correct.
You never would do that.
Yep.
Don't lie. Okay, we're
What are you
done with the
pour-
liquors.
What are you pouring over here?
We're done with the liquors. We're moving on to the wine.
My fucking guy.
Now, this is an important one. So there were a lot of wines. I will not spoil them all because some of them we could not acquire and I would like to acquire for a future podcast. In fact, one of the owners of one of the vineyards was like, I hope that the podcast goes great and we would love to send you some wine next year. We just don't have any left. She was like,
Because we're a fake company.
no, I think it's such a real company that they sold out. It's like a wine club kind of situation.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, she sort of implied that she was going to like listen to check it out. And I hope she's having a great time listening so far. This wine, however, is, how do I say this? It's
Racist.
It's the Lasorda family wine. Former Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda. It has a large Dodgers 2 on the front as the logo.
Retupect.
This is Lasorda Family Wines, a tribute to Tommy, a leader, a family man, and a true icon of baseball. Tommy Lasorda led a life full of purpose, known for his charisma, passion for the game, and loyalty to his team. Tommy cemented his place in baseball history with 2 World Series championships and 4 National League pennants. Beyond his accomplishments on the field, he was a beloved figure in the community and dedicated his life to promoting the sport and helping others. To celebrate our hero, who donned the iconic number 2, we crafted this Hall of Fame-worthy Super Tuscan blend. Cheers to you, Tommy.
Cheers.
You could say that again.
Number 2. Tommy Lasorda. Number 2.
Now, I opened this when we started this
Whoa.
exercise so that it could
not
breathe.
bad.
That is super Tuscan.
Hey, yo.
It's not bad.
I like this. It's
pretty
It's
good.
a little fruit forward.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I cut you off to do a stupid bit.
I wasn't going to say anything worthwhile.
But
I've already
I'm in the
forgotten.
camp of liking wine that tastes like juice.
Yes.
So I'm into this.
For those winos at home, it's 53% Sangiovese, 31% Cabernet Sauvignon, 12% Petit Verdot, and 4% Malbec.
Sounds like analytics mumbo jumbo to me. I don't need
Is it my
that.
turn to share a take? Anyone
Sure.
want to share their true thoughts about Tommy Lasorda?
Well, I told the story the last time I was on this podcast about Tommy Lasorda coming to my baseball practice.
Oh, I forgot about
yeah.
this.
And yeah, comparing me to Blake DeWitt, who had a terrible career. Did not pan out.
That's actually really funny that he did that because, like, the presumption in that comparison is that you would know who Blake DeWitt was.
And I did, because I know ball. The other kids are like, who the fuck is this old man screaming at you?
Can I just say before you share your take,
Yeah,
I want to
please
give it a little bit of context.
I'm going to share a take in honor of Tommy.
Great. That worries me, if we're being quite honest. The About Us on LasordaWines.com does heavily plug his Italian heritage.
Yeah,
As it should.
not
as
surprised
it
by
should. This
What
may
part of Italy is he from?
Pennsylvania.
That is right.
Because he drafted Piazza as a favor
Yeah.
to his
Yes.
Italian brother in Pennsylvania.
Right. But his father was an Italian immigrant hailing from the small town of Tolo in the Abruzzo wine region.
Okay.
Heard of it?
Yeah.
No.
Food, wine, and family have always been very symbiotic for the Lasordas. Okay. All right.
Every culture is like, one thing about us, we like to gather with our family,
Yes, exactly.
drink, and eat food.
They're like family gatherings.
This is like
are
what you
a
learn in
regular
social studies when
occurrence.
you're like, these are the things that you need to have for a culture. It's
Uh-huh.
like food,
Yes.
family, sports.
Vino.
Right.
Yeah.
Family gatherings always accompanied by
This wine is good. I'm
a
gonna
home cooked
No,
meal.
I,
It's
I would
really
have,
good.
I would happily have
It
more
is.
of the
It is
Lasorda.
absolutely good.
From Paso Robles, California, by the way. You ever been there?
I've not.
Anyway, continue
Me
with the
neither.
continue with the Lasorda.
No, it's meant. He was introduced to it by his father. He said, "Oh, his father was experienced in winemaking. Continue the practice upon settling in
Realize
Norristown, Pennsylvania." We are pouring ourselves a little bit more, by the
Yeah.
way. We're topping ourselves up.
This is the best thing I've tasted today.
Yep.
Yeah, I think by far.
But it's mostly because I just
You
enjoy
don't drink
sipping
liquor
wine.
straight. Yeah,
Exactly.
You just drink wine straight. Yeah.
But like, if you had given me this wine with no context that it was baseball affiliated, I would be like, this is normal, good wine.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing of Weigel. The other 3 that we've had have been unremarkable.
Yeah, I want the listeners to know that Bobby is dispensed with the glass. He's drinking straight from the bottle.
That's
now,
right.
which
Yeah.
is a bit of a
Back.
chaotic choice.
Yeah, I shotgunned some of it earlier.
I'm slapping the bag of the Lasorda.
All right.
No. Lasorda does not come in a bag. Lasorda's in a bottle. Don't do that to him. He's a World Series winning manager.
Twice.
Very backwards views
4
on,
NLs.
well, on society and on how to use your pitchers.
All right. It's time for your take.
So he was just like making wine with his family, like they were stepping on the grapes and shit.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay, here's my take. I fucking hate the word dinger for home run.
Oh.
It triggers the same part of my brain as epic You know, like
Okay.
it's like sort of epic bacon coated. And I honestly
Mm.
can't believe the fact that this has become the de facto colloquial word for home run on the internet.
Okay. Well, do you have an alternative?
Home run. Just
Taters?
call it Homer.
No, but you need like
I
some
like
slang.
Homer.
Homer?
I like Homer. I will go so far as Homer. Longtime listeners of the podcast know that I'm just kind of a regressive lame-o.
I was going to say, call him Marge the way he loves Homer. Let that one breathe for a second.
Wait. Can you say that? Wait, say that one again so I can really
Yeah. I said,
live in it.
call him Marge the way he loves Homer.
Hey.
Oh, it's a Family Guy reference.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Folks, if you can't tell, we're a couple drinks in now.
I just want to say, I think this is a bad take.
Whatever, dude.
I disagree.
Think what you want to think, bro. You and your
I'm
dingers
neutral
have
on
fun.
this. I'm neutral on this.
Dinger is whack.
I like the take that
Dinger's
it's kind of
whack.
epic
The
bacon.
mascot's whack.
Oh, don't. No.
That you like that it's epic bacon.
No, I agree with you that it's kind of epic bacon coated.
is.
I love
Yeah.
Dinger the
I
mascot.
love
Yeah.
dingers. Let's go to the ballpark to see some dingers.
Who are you hanging
No
out
one
with
has
that's
ever said
saying
that. Yeah, no one's ever
People
said
be
that.
saying that on the internet.
On the internet is not real life, to quote.
I think
Did you
what
see the
Irving.
story that Twitter is 76% bots?
76?
76.
That's too many. I did not know that.
the thing about
Sorry,
Homer
actually,
is
everything
is that it also has another meaning, right? It's like people talk about, oh, this guy's a Homer.
Context
this.
clues.
Well, sure, I guess, but why
Linguistics.
not just have a distinct word for it, like dinger?
Homer sounds better.
Can I add another one? Because I have a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
baseball takes that I feel like won't get used.
Yeah,
I
You're trying to squeeze
overprepared.
them in.
Okay. The automatic runner in extra innings is the worst rule change in sports history.
Oh, okay. You're not going to get a lot of pushback on that one here on the Tipping
Because
Pitches podcast.
most rule changes, I think, have been for the better. Like the
Mhm.
3-point line. I think
progressing
that's
society
yeah,
forward.
it's
Right.
moving things forward. The automatic runner is like, it changes the fabric of the sport in a way that no other rule change does.
I agree.
Yeah.
Even the pitch clock, which has had a more dramatic and present impact on every single game,
Yeah.
does not change the nature of the game the way that the
No, and it
automatic
improved
runner
it,
does.
I think,
Yeah.
objectively.
I mean,
I
I'm
flirted
like,
with putting a take on here that was like, I actually don't think the pitch clock was good.
the
I
pitch clock is great.
I don't think the pitch clock was good, but
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stand
But
alone.
I
With
will-
two of the 5 biggest Luddites on the baseball internet right now.
Exactly.
Listen, do your thing. I don't like how you get getting a runner on second base is the point of baseball.
Correct.
And they
Yes.
just give it to you.
Right.
It's very participation trophy.
Yeah. No, I agree. I can see that I've lost the pitch clock argument, but
Yeah.
the
I
runner on
take the
second
L
is
on
just
that
like
one.
so it's just a different sport.
Alex yearns for Pedro Baez taking 3 minutes per at bat.
Low key.
If listeners would like 10% off their next order of Lasorda wines, head to lasordawines.com and use discount code LFW10.
Wow.
That's 10 LFW10.
Hmm.
What's going on with what is that? What is that
It looks like
graphic?
Hal from Space Odyssey.
What's the graphic here?
I think it's
It's
a
bottle
shot of the
wine
bottle
it's
from
like
the
an
top.
artistic
Yeah.
bottle of wine
Yes.
from the top.
Certainly not artistic.
It's like low key, it's kind of off centered.
It is kind of off.
Listen, I don't go to Tommy Lasorda, a dead man, for my art takes.
Do you want to plug in to like ChatGPT? Like, what would Tommy Lasorda think about the Tipping Pitches podcast?
I'm a little scared to do that.
He would not like you guys whatsoever.
Were you ever in the same room as him?
Yes.
Oh wait,
famously.
Blake DeWitt.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, time to move on. Okay,
Whoa, it's time to take the Lasorda wines away from him.
the Lasorda got me feeling some type of way.
Faded off that Lasorda,
All right,
baby.
All right.
Okay, so we've done the liquors, we've done the wines. It's time to move on to the beers. There are 3 beers. I'm gonna need you guys to fill some time while I go grab them from
So
the
we're getting full
refrigerator.
beers here, right?
You're gonna get it. You don't have to drink it all. if you
Okay,
don't want
but yeah,
to.
we've been
sipping.
limiting our intake on the liquors. I want a full beer.
I'm not gonna take a sip of a beer.
Right,
I'm
exactly.
gonna put it
That's what
away.
I was.
Yeah.
Alex is gonna shotgun all 3 beers.
Correct.
Should we use this time while Bobby goes to the fridge to unleash another one of my baseball takes?
Yes,
I do have a surplus.
Please. I know you do.
I've written this, and it's a boomer take, but I do think baseball players' on-field apparel should always match. So, like, we're seeing a lot of elbow guards, shin guards, arm sleeves that are like hot pink,
Right, the
neon green.
Yeah.
I hate it. I really, really hate it. I think you're
So like if Cespedes wears the yellow sleeve, everyone on the
okay. For everyone at home, Bobby is screaming from the kitchen off mic about Yoenis Cespedes. He gets a pass because he had like actual swag. I'm talking about just like a random guy, like the 8 hitter on your team has a leg protector that's one color, the arm sleeve is another color, and none of it is within the team's color palette. That looks bad.
So that's the biggest thing is like matching with the rest of the uniform.
Yeah, it should. It's called a uniform for a reason. Your shit should match.
Right,
is
not
my
a
take.
duiform.
Well,
we could workshop that one. I'm back.
I'm so tired of seeing like the Mariners have a lot of guys who are experimenting with it. I don't like it.
I do wonder to what extent it's like kind of a distraction too. Like if you're out there waving your elbow in front of the pitcher with your neon yellow, it's kind of a good tactic.
Cespedes pulled it off. Cespedes gets a free pass here.
Respectfully, I think major league pitchers are good enough to pitch to a guy who's wearing a yellow arm sleeve. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Some might say many times on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We poured so much of the Lasorda.
I know. I'm still nursing
now
mine.
we have to finish it.
We've moved on to a beer that has, I would say, a beautiful can design.
This beer, by the way, I'm really pumped by. We should all crack it at the same time, Alex.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Hang on.
On mic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dude,
Guy doesn't know how to
you had
count.
one job.
So this is Calidad beer. This is owned or invested in by Adrian Gonzalez.
I'm repping the set right now. I got a Calidad hat.
The folks
Gratis.
at Calidad, I want to say thank you to them. They were the only people who sent us their product for free for this exercise. I wonder if they regret that by this point in the podcast.
I have a question about this. Did you tell them this is for a podcast?
Yep. I told them exactly what we were going to do.
You said like Tipping Pitches podcast.
I said, hi, my name is Bobby. I'm a co-host and co-founder of the Tipping Pitches podcast.
That speaks to the power of Tipping Pitches.
That's
you guys are getting
exactly
free
right.
shit.
The people at home understand what Tipping Pitches is all
And
about.
they gave me
Always
a
have.
hat.
This is a Mexican style, a quality Mexican style cerveza.
One of the best
Some
countries at producing cervezas. In my opinion.
bilingual listeners might know the fact that Calidad stands for means quality. It stands for it as well.
Jesus Christ. I'll take over here. As someone who lived in San Diego
Wait,
for
hold on.
4 years.
The can is like a sort of burnt yellow. Would you agree with that? Like
I would
a
say goldenrod.
sunrise yellow. Yeah, goldenrod. That's pretty good. I brought this beer to the aforementioned Jake Mintz going away party where I had Four Loko. And because they sent us 2 6-packs. Calidad sent us 2 6-packs of this beer in the
12.
mail. Good math. And you might imagine that a lot of baseball folks were at this going away party for one Cespedes Family Barbecue co-host Jake Mintz. And a lot of people tried it and they loved it. But I had the integrity to not take a sip of that beer at this party so that I could taste it now for the first time.
That's because you're a true creator.
I'm a true content
So now
creator.
what's your take now that you've touched
Haven't
it
had
to
it.
your lips?
Haven't had it yet.
All right. This is on pod. Bobby has sipped the Calidad.
Delicious.
It's really good.
I haven't tried it yet.
I truly
It
do
goes
think
down easy.
Mexico is making some of the best beers out right now.
I agree. Pacifico is my favorite kind of beer.
Delicious.
It's really
Ooh, it's
good.
almost got like a little like cinnamon in it. Like it's got
Now,
kind
is that
of a,
racist?
I'm not following. I'm not
Like you're
following.
saying, like, oh, it's giving horchata.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
All right. Jamie, take that out. I have Adrian Gonzalez notes.
Oh, that's great. Can I just read you a couple notes about the beer itself?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hopefully not more about cinnamon.
Calidad is a lifestyle beer brand.
Okay.
Co-founded in
Calidad
2019.
stands for quality.
It does. So it was actually co-founded by Adrian Gonzalez. He retired. Or actually, when did he retire? Was he still playing baseball in
We've
2019?
gotten to the baseball.
I don't know.
portion of the pod.
Right. Check it out.
He strikes me as someone who could have like retired and gone to the Mexican League and hit like 40 homers
Yeah.
down there.
Yes, absolutely. It did. He launched this the year after retirement. He was just like, can't sit still. Got to do
He
something.
had a plan.
Relatable.
What am I
Unlike
going
some
to
of
do?
Yeah.
Mexican style.
Adrian Gonzalez has a plan for me.
It's an easy drinking, high quality beer, and frankly, I agree.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
This is good.
I'm not mad at this at all.
I'm not mad
How
at
did
it
you-
at all.
Do you have any intel on where you could buy this at a store?
See, the reason I even asked them for it was that I could not buy it. at a store.
It's probably West Coast
on the East
based.
Coast. It is California only, I think, available in stores. And I didn't see an option for them to ship it here. They obviously did end up shipping it for me in a bespoke manner.
That's huge.
But yeah, I don't know if you can buy it on the East Coast. But frankly, we have a lot of listeners in the state of California. We have a lot of Dodgers fans listening to the podcast.
Well,
We have a lot of Padres
you play
fans
for
listening to the
Oh, you play
podcast.
for both.
It is distributed all over Southern California.
Yeah.
It's like in like Whole Foods and stuff.
Right.
Like it's
Wow.
actually
This is
in
like real shit right here.
as far east as Colorado.
Adrian Gonzalez is one of the more woke retired MLB players. If I'm
Is
Say
that
more,
true?
Say more.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I just have some
You
recollections.
just have a vibe.
No, I have some recollections of him standing up for things that matter.
Hell yeah. I have baseball notes on Adrian Gonzalez.
Let's hear him.
I'm going to run through the whole thing. First
I'm
overall
double
pick.
fisting the Lasorda and the Adrian Gonzalez.
Did you know Adrian Gonzalez went 1-1?
No,
I
didn't
didn't.
know that.
First overall pick
Out of college or high school?
out of a high school called Eastlake High School, which is funny because I also went to an Eastlake High School, but
Interesting.
Did you really?
his is in Chula Vista. Mine is in Sammamish, Washington.
Where Zach Levine was dunking on your ass.
Not my ass, thankfully. Gotta be one of the top 7 to 9 first basemen of the 2010s.
Nicely said.
Yeah.
Nicely said.
There's no question about that. Here's the real interesting part, though.
He was so good in MLB The Show 2008. God,
That's-
I was putting
That's
it
probably true.
450 with him. Anyway.
Okay, some players that Adrian Gonzalez has been traded for. Quite the list here. Ugeth Urbina,
Wow.
the attempted murderer who did a 7-year bid in prison. You guys familiar with that story?
No.
Ugeth Urbina, okay, objectively great relief pitcher.
Okay.
I think somewhere in the range of 250 career saves, which
Wow.
What?
is nothing to sneeze at, Jamie.
I don't even know that I've ever
You don't
heard
remember
of this
Ugeth
person.
Urbina? God, no one knows ball anymore. Yeah, so he
They
was
should
a-
take our podcast away, honestly.
He was a prolific closer, 2003 World Series champion with the Marlins, who then retired back to his farm in Venezuela.
Okay.
And he hired some workers to do some work on his farm. And he thought that they stole a gun from him. So he attempted to douse them in gasoline and kill them with a machete.
Oh, wow.
When you say attempted to,
I don't see, you're going to have to do more research than I.
okay.
But he did.
Seems like you've done quite a bit.
Well, he did a bid. He got a 14-year conviction and did 7 years in prison for this act. No lives were lost, but he did try to kill a bunch of people on his farm in Venezuela.
That is quite a story.
So Adrian Gonzalez was traded for him. Then later it was traded for Akinori Atsuka.
I remember him.
Fun guy to remember.
Yeah.
Got the last out of the first ever World Baseball Classic for Team Japan.
Oh wow.
And the hitter was Yuleski Gurriel for
No.
Team Cuba.
Oh.
Famously, later on, did some racism against the Asian community.
That's
When did he
insane.
shorten
Put
his
two
name
and two
from
together.
Uleski to Yuli?
Great question. I'm gesturing towards Alex.
I feel like the Yuli thing is kind of a fan nickname, right? Isn't it?
But it became like sort of the predominant way he was
Yeah,
referred to.
I've only
like, by
known him as
broadcasters.
Yuli.
Yeah.
But okay, so I pulled up the clip of this final out of the World Baseball Classic, and they do call him Yuleski.
Interesting.
Yeah,
And this was what year?
2006.
Wow.
Okay.
Yuli Gurriel's old.
Wikipedia
He
does
is
not
old.
note when he started going by Yuli. I just want to say.
Does
The internet
And
is so
frankly, I
broken.
don't know how else I would find that
does
information.
Gemini?
Moving on.
Yeah.
He was then traded for Anthony Rizzo.
Wow.
Interesting.
Like for like.
Yeah. One of the other 7 to 9 best first basemen of the 2010s.
Exactly right.
That's true.
And then Adrian Gonzalez was part of what I would say is the greatest salary dump of all time by the
Mhm.
2012 Red Sox, where they got rid of Beckett, Carl Crawford, him, for a bunch
Kind
of
of
players.
legendary trade.
A bunch of players who did jack shit. If anyone is listening to this trade or listening to this podcast who was in that trade, you didn't make anything of your life.
Wow. He's
Truly.
he's calling out professional baseball
No, look
players
it
on
up.
the podcast.
Look up the players the Red Sox got in that trade. None of
The
them did
players
anything
the
of note.
Red Sox
No, don't
got
do it like
in
that.
the
Don't do the voice.
All I'm saying is it worked out. Worst to first to worst to first. That was that era. The Red Sox won the World Series in 2013. Maybe the most forgotten World Series of this century so far. Nobody thinks about
No.
that.
No. I think the Royals World Series is slept on.
Not by me, brother.
Not by Bobby Wagner. The Nationals won a World Series this century.
One of the most famous World Series because of the Astros sign stealing scandal.
I just think that, no, that was a different year, though. Those 2017 was the main part of the sign stealing.
Well, yes, but there was rumor that first of all, 2019 is when the sign stealing scandal broke.
Right. Okay.
Like right after the World Series.
right,
And there was rumors that the Astros were still trying to steal the signs, which is why the Nationals were changing their signs between every inning.
Okay.
Crazy that we used to have signs and now we just have the fucking pitch.
Now we
I
have
know.
the pitch.
It's
column.
goofy. Also, just want to say, one James Loney, Mets legend, was in that trade.
I know, but late career James Loney, when I think
James Loney got at bats for the Mets in like 2017.
That's
well, I
correct.
believe
Yeah.
that. But he was traded for Adrian Gonzalez in 2012 when things were looking a little bleaker.
Yeah.
And then Adrian Gonzalez at the very end traded to the Braves, for Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp, who
Okay.
dated Rihanna. So cool in my book.
I think Matt Kemp has a history that's
Where are you going with this?
Is
one?
Matt Kemp canceled?
yeah,
No.
like kind of unequivocally canceled.
Oh, I don't
I
think I knew
truly
that.
had no idea. So
Yeah.
educate me.
You don't have to.
on the
Read- Read
Yes.
everything that happens to Matt Kemp to me right now while I'm sipping the Kali down.
Okay, well, this has been fun. I have a whole Calidad left. Should we like?
I do too.
Should we rank? You want to rank the beverages we've had? thus
Should we
far?
keep like going on with the beers and like have multiple open at once, or should we wait until everyone?
I'm happy to do that
Okay,
personally.
great.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on while I go grab the others.
I also kind of want to get through this because I'm really starting to have to pee.
Yeah, but there will be a
I've
natural
been
pee break.
pounding water all day long in anticipation for this.
Tell them about the liquid IV.
I drank liquid IV. That's
Say more
that was
for the first time.
Actually, I think it was the first time I've ever had liquid IV. You don't know what sucks? Liquid IV. It was
It tastes bad. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure it does the trick, or I don't know. I guess I'll find out tomorrow.
Are you gonna pop one tomorrow?
Well, I think that I took it in anticipation of hoping that it might help.
Oh, you pre liquid
I
IV.
pre right exactly.
Okay.
You had a Celsius.
I did. I had a fizz-free pink lemonade, which are good as fuck. I'm already on the Celsius mailing list, so I don't really need to shell for them. But
Celsius mailing list.
bro, I'm a Celsius guy.
Are they
Down.
are they mailing anything good?
Yeah, fizz-free pink lemonade. The cherry cola one is really good.
I don't think I've ever had a Celsius.
You gotta get you on Celsius. I like they've gotten to me in a way that is concerning because I'm like I'm gonna be drinking Celsius for the rest of my life.
I can't drink Celsius. That's fake sugar,
Not
and
with
I'm
that
allergic.
attitude.
Okay, so Calidad check. I just remember that Calidad was not supposed to be the first beer, but it's okay.
Calidad is goated though
Okay.
compared to
Yeah.
the other slop we've had.
You're like really offended,
Well,
and I love that. Like you,
These
you
people
care.
are rich as fuck and they're making dog
Right, they're
shit
making
products.
shit-
That
shitty
should not be
alcohol.
allowed. I would go Calidad first, Lasorda wine second, Weigel third, and then a big drop off to the other products. The worst one, unfortunately, is the middle reliever whiskey.
I do think True Vodka comes next after Weigel.
Yeah, I think True Vodka was better than FT35, which was better than the Field of Dreams whiskey.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Next up, we have the Philly Standard beer from Yards Brewing Company, which is a tailgate beer and a collaboration with Kyle Schwarber,
It was on the can.
the most valuable player of this year's All-Star game.
Mhm.
He is on the can, although conspicuously there are no Phillies logos on the can. It
I
just
would
says
not be allowed.
Yards across his jersey. It also says 215, which is the area code of my home phone number.
That's right. I see it pop up every time. Actually, I don't because I have your contact in my phone.
And also, that's not the area code of my cell phone.
That's also
Jesus
true.
Christ.
Should I expose it right now?
Yeah, leak
You
Bobby's
don't
phone
know my
number
phone
on
number?
pod.
I'll give you $1 million right now if you can name
Whoa!
my phone number off the top of your head.
Ah, fuck. I actually did know it a few years ago.
How many phone numbers do you have memorized? I have 2.
I don't know your phone number.
Wow. My wife doesn't have my phone number memorized,
That's
which is
pretty
a
bad.
little concerning.
That's pretty bad.
Do you have Phoebe's memorized?
Yeah, I do. I'm not
Oh,
going to say it
wait.
now on the podcast.
You're 267, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't know the rest of it.
Correct.
I'm too young to have a 215 cell phone number. They were all taken.
That's a new area code?
267 is newer than 215.
Oh, very
Yeah.
Seinfeldian.
The more you
Yeah.
know.
They're dropping
Alright.
new Eric.
We're
I
just, we're just reading about area codes.
I have the most notes I wrote were about Kyle Schwarber.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Philly Standard. Let's take a sip. Let's sip it.
I need to open
It's not on the same level as Calidad, I'll tell you that.
Yards is all right. People in Philly like Yards.
This is water.
It's like tailgate beer.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's 4.5% alcohol by volume. That's good enough. That'll do the trick. It does a little bit taste like water. Next to Calidad, you're right. Not feeling great.
I'm trying to find
Calidad was
percentage
5%.
Okay, there we go.
It is quite literally advertised as Philly's tailgate beer.
No, I know. It says it right here on the can.
Oh.
I didn't know that part.
I can read. Even now, still at this point,
I do see that now.
Yeah. This is not as good as Calidad.
No. You want to hear some Kyle Schwarber stuff?
Please.
Always.
So I would say, personally, I'm a Kyle Schwarber fan.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kyle Schwarber. Bone Thugs and Harmony, walk-up song,
Mm-hmm.
that rules. Hits dingers, dare I say. Bobby has come out against that term.
Right.
Giant bald eagle tattoo on his shoulder.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys knew that part.
Yeah, I have seen that in my time.
Right. Famously rocked the BLM shirt with the Philly PD hat.
Oh,
at the same time.
That's confusing. Did not know that part. But I think the archetype of baseball player that he is rules. Like
Yeah.
I love the Kyle Schwarber type. In 2023, he hit 47 home runs with a 197 batting average.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard in my
What was
life.
his OPS? You got that there?
Well, because
don't
he
have
has
that
like
here.
he has like a. Sorry, I know this is my job.
Jamie.
I guess.
I brought a phone. You guys have computers.
But I'm sure he had like a 380 on base percentage
For sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What year did you say?
2023, 47 home runs, 197 average. As far as I can tell, the only 40 plus home run season from a guy hitting less than 200.
343 OBP, 817 OPS.
That'll work.
Rocks.
Legend.
That'll
rocks.
play.
Good for him.
Most
3 true outcomes.
postseason home runs ever
Yeah,
by a
That's
left-handed hitter.
crazy.
that is crazy.
More than Barry Bonds or David Ortiz.
Barry Bonds barely ever played in the playoffs. Although he did go to the World Series one time.
Yeah, the Pirates had some runs when he was there.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, more than Barry Bonds, more than David Ortiz.
Schwarber is a fucking winner.
He's a winner.
He just is.
Sorry, everyone at home. Kyle Schwarber is a winner. You can't put that in your spreadsheets, but the guy wins. I love that he's having his best seasons ever in his 30s.
Yeah.
As well for guys like us.
It is. Yes, exactly.
Alex, I feel like you haven't shared a take in a while.
That's true. Well, mostly because I've seen the document the Matthew's pulling from.
YouTube, check it out.
There's
Vimeo.
It's at least a 3-second scroll.
Vimeo.
All right, let's scroll through the list.
The
Let's.
hush falls over the room. Well, Alex,
I really
content.
am going back to the Calidad. By the way, it's just more enjoyable.
It would be easier to shotgun the Philly Standard, but the Calidad is better. We also didn't say anything about the Philly Standard, really. No facts about it.
Do you want facts?
I mean, Yards is just a local brewery.
Yeah, can you explain
Right,
yards
in
to us?
Pennsylvania, and
Okay.
they are capitalizing on the fact that dudes in Philly love Kyle Schwarber. It's pretty much the whole.
Can you
Kit and caboodle.
explain something to me? So this beer is called Philly Standard.
Sure. I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain it to you.
Well, on the Yards website,
Uh-huh.
the logo says Yards, made by Phila, Phila.
Yeah.
What's the distinction there? What is
Stevie would like to weigh in.
Stevie's weighed in on the fact that she's from Pennsylvania.
She's actually from California.
Fuck.
She's from San Bernardino. I feel like sometimes Philadelphia gets shortened to Fila. There are Phillies shirts that
The
say
Sixers,
Fila.
yeah,
The Sixers shirt that says
That's
Fila.
true. Okay.
It's yeah, I don't know. You'd never say that out loud. Some people would see that written like that and still say Philly,
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
even though that's not how you would say that phonetically. But that's just that is a thing that happens. All right, share your take or your conversational starter, also known as a conversation starter.
I think that the Astros cheating scandal was good for baseball.
Wow. See, okay, I was flirting with an Astros thing too, which is that the Astros are actually kind of likable.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to counter this?
I mean, I kind of do.
As a Seattle Mariners fan, Jose Altuve is my least favorite athlete of all time by the biggest margin you can imagine.
Completely understandable. Absolutely.
because he didn't take any accountability.
Yeah.
It's
Correa leaned into it. Bregman leaned into it. Beltran was like, "This was my idea." Jose
Mets
Altuve,
legend.
his whole thing is like, "I'm just a little guy. You can't be mad at me." Yes, I can, motherfucker. I hate your ass.
I can step on you.
Yeah.
Like,
I could pick you up and throw you.
true. Okay, I need you to tell me the truth. Do you think he was wearing the buzzer under the jersey?
No, of
Are
course
you like the
not.
Yankees
No,
fan?
of course not.
Okay,
No.
that's good at least.
The
You have-
jersey thing was weird though. When he's like, "I got a tattoo," no one has seen the
that
tattoo.
was pretty. We never really
Very
got to the
odd.
bottom of that.
Very,
Has anyone
very
ever
odd.
seen the tattoo?
No.
So, I mean, you're a journalist. Follow up.
Fuck. All right, you're right. Also,
Gentleman's Quarterly doesn't do hard hitting journalism like this.
cut that.
Wow.
That-
wow.
That home run he hit, where he refused to tear off the jersey, was off Aroldis Chapman, so that's a win for society.
That is true.
But I still hate that guy. Like, I think when he retires, like, that's going to be one of the biggest days in Seattle Mariners history, straight up.
I think that's not only is that fair, I think that's good for baseball to have villains like that, because I think these days they're trying to make it such a national and palatable sport. I don't think like rivalries exist like they did 10, 20 years ago.
Facts.
I think
You didn't like Rivalry Week? Rivalry Week?
Right.
that already happened.
Are they doing that again this year?
They did it like a month ago.
Oh, seriously?
You know what I did like?
kidding.
Awesome.
The Hall of Fame weekend with the retro hats. I liked that.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know. I think that having a common villain in the sport is a good thing. It gets people watching. We could maybe have a discussion about how it boosted the signal of some other content creators.
Who are you referring
That's neither
to?
here nor there. I'm referring to one of our main characters of this podcast. But I don't know. I think it was awful and it was sick.
Every
Living through
single
that was
It
cell-
was
really-
very
was
funny.
really cool.
There's no doubt about the
It was
fact that
very
it was
funny.
very funny. And thank God they lost that World Series.
Well, yeah.
But the Astros make me
I mean,
like
they won the 17 one.
seething mad.
Yeah.
Every single cell in my body wants to do 5 minutes on John Boy, but I just won't do it.
I know.
I just
You
won't.
can't
Not
do
at
it.
this point.
It's not worth it.
Not after I'm faded off the Lasorda.
That's a good self edit by Bobby.
I think this is a compelling take. Good for baseball. I don't think I can get behind.
Okay, that's fair. Look,
Because
you said
it
you didn't want
spawned-
any lame-o takes.
This
so
is true. I did not want any Subway takes style takes.
Yeah.
Please weigh in.
No, I agree. I think the Subway Takes guy has gotten a fair deal that he does not deserve. Guy doesn't do any of the work on that show.
You love work. That's why you came here with a dossier.
If you're going to run a show called Subway Takes, maybe you should have a take.
yeah.
All you do is just listen to other people.
Wow.
Not only just listen, just agree with every take that comes through.
Exactly.
the
100%
takes,
agree.
By the way, the takes, by the way, they're not that
Lukewarm at
compelling.
best.
Yeah.
I agree. Never mind. No, let's go. Let's keep moving.
No, speak your truth.
No, I think they're
This
fine.
is an unfiltered podcast.
Yeah, I can go so many different ways. Do you guys want to take that?
I need to eat so bad.
I know. I know.
just need to
Our
eat.
food got here an hour ago. No, like an hour and a half.
Should I present a take and then we can break?
Yeah.
Okay. Feel free to cut this. Feel free to not
It's staying
engage
in.
this conversation.
Staying
Wait, no, you can present a take, but we can't take a break until we crack open the final
All right,
alcohol.
You're right.
And once we do, feel free to share your take.
Okay.
It is, of course, none other than the beer that is prominently sponsored by our beloved Alex Rodriguez. It is Presidente Pilsner style beer.
Mhm. It's what we were calling a bit of a palate cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
I would not say that this is a beer that is founded by a baseball player.
This violates the rules in the sense that he just
It does-
does Instagram ads for it.
Correct, but
Like, literally.
but as we've established, I think that's a good and reasonable way to advertise a business.
No, that's wrong.
Have you ever had a Presidente before?
Nope.
Cool.
Really?
Never even considered having a Presidente before.
Not even after years of A-Rod hawking it?
The thing is, maybe this is going to distract from Matthew's take, which he is imminently going to share.
Mhm.
But like, I just don't believe that Alex Rodriguez is drinking Presidentes, and so it
Speak
has
for
not-
yourself.
No, I agree. There's no way. I don't
it
think he
has
drinks
not-
beer.
It has not moved the needle for me to be like, oh yeah, well I could be like A-Rod and drink a Presidente. Like it just hasn't. I'm sorry.
The take I have has nothing to do with A-Rod.
That's okay.
Feel free to not engage this conversation, but something that I wanted to say.
This is fun.
Bobby hates the Presidente in more ways than one.
Donald
Trump.
Go do
Say your
it. Speak
take.
on it.
The
Speak on
take
it.
is
I'm
even
waiting.
more political than that.
Great, awesome. Because that was some hard hitting political comedy, right? there.
Right. That's kind of what I'm known for.
There's a clown in the White House.
Right.
Okay. I mean, a serious tone has fallen over the room. Team Israel, obviously, should not be allowed to play in the World Baseball Classic.
Okay, this is a good take.
I mean,
can get
that's-
behind this.
There is precedent for this. We've banned countries from participating in international sporting events
We've
before.
banned Russia from participating in fucking Wimbledon.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, they can play. They just cannot represent their country.
Right,
they
exactly.
have to represent nothing.
Right.
Yeah. It's like a
Also,
no
just
flag.
for they've been doing that for like 4 years. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Because of the player, the players?
Well,
Right.
it started in the Olympics because of the cheating scandal.
Because of the dope, and then they were like,
And
well,
then
we'll just
Ukraine,
extend this.
and
Yeah,
It's like, yeah. Okay. Would you like to flesh this out a little more? This
That's
is
it.
a wild
That's
time.
it.
to
They're
share this
doing
take.
genocide
This is
and
great.
war crimes pretty much every day. Maybe we don't need to watch them play baseball, especially because most of the team is just American guys who just want reps.
Yes, it's
Like,
mostly
I don't
like
think your
Dean
reps-
Kramer can't make the USA team, so he's playing for Team Israel.
Exactly. That's
name
not
names.
I will name names. Why not?
Harrison Bader
Yeah,
is on the team.
yeah. He's a Philadelphia Philly.
Enthusiastically.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't think we need that. Get him out of there. They're not
This
allowed.
is a good take. What do you think about Presidente?
Let me take
This is a
another
good
sip.
take. Let me redirect away from this.
I mean, I feel like people know our thoughts on this.
Yes, yeah.
And I think I agree with that. And,
That is-
and
yes,
the World
100%.
Baseball Classic will not make
The
a stand.
Presidente tastes like I want a free Palestine. That's what I'm going to say on that.
Okay. It tastes like Heineken.
I think you're just looking at a green bottle, my friend.
I might be. You know, okay. It says Pilsner style beer. Pilsner.
Pilsener. Never seen it spelled that way.
Me either.
This is
Is,
the native spelling.
is
Probably
that a
It's
typo?
probably Spanish. Maybe they call it Pilsena.
What do they call
Well,
it?
because the rest of the label's in Spanish.
You're
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
You're right about that. Except beer. It doesn't say cerveza. This
How
is-
to
this is
spell
bottled in St. Louis,
Pilsner
Missouri.
in Spanish.
Oh, Anheuser-Busch probably. Then.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is all right. Calidad by far the best beer that we've
Yeah.
had.
Shout out
Without a
Adrian
doubt.
Gonzalez. We knew that coming in. Bobby said he was woke, so he makes
Yeah.
a good beer.
That's right. What have we learned here today?
I learned a lot personally. I learned that Alex is a decent producer. Could have been a little
Like-
quicker with the Googles.
Right, yeah. C plus.
You've learned that Tipping Pitches is viral on Vimeo.
Yeah, that's huge for you guys. I learned that Bobby can't make an espresso martini without making a mess. Ruined his own kitchen for
Yeah.
the sake of this podcast.
Cleaned it though.
Cleaned it though.
Cleaned it nice and good.
I learned that, this speaks to the power of friendship.
Right.
Mhm.
This speaks to the power of alcohol.
Uh-huh.
This speaks to the power of me living 10 minutes away. That's honestly huge. So I can walk home after
I
this.
appreciate that both of you guys cleared your schedules for the rest of the night because we've been recording for 117 minutes, which is 3 minutes less than 2 hours. And we still have the back half of this
Right.
podcast,
Yep.
the Patreon half, where we drink all the same things again and continue to share takes, baseball or non-baseball related. But until then, we are going to go eat some pasta, hopefully, and that's going to give us enough energy to make it through part 2. Thank you for listening, I guess.
No, I
Alex?
guess.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any final party thoughts?
No.
I'd love to do this to him.
Yeah, I
like,
know. Every single
5
episode,
straight years
it's
of
always.
asking him for parting thoughts, and he's just like, yeah.
What do you think? You think I didn't get all of my thoughts out in the last 2 hours?
I hope not. We got 2 more hours to
Fuck
go.
me.
Well, they say drunk words are
Ooh.
sober thoughts.
So what? We can't.
my-
Hey. Honestly, great
Man,
song.
I love college.
That's a different song.
So what? We buy weed from Alex's IG weed dealer.
Oh, yeah, I want to know more about that guy off pod or girl.
Off pod.
right,
First person I ever bought weed from, a woman.
Wow. We got a feminist at the table. And with that, we say head over to patreon.com/tippingpitches. Use promo code Piazza for 50% off your first month to listen to part 2 of the Booze Ball Taste Test. We still didn't decide what the name was.
No, we didn't.
The content train started rolling down the tracks and we just forgot. Thanks. Sorry. We'll see you over on the Patreon.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alex Rodriguez. Tipping pitches.
Tipping pitches.
This is the one that I love the most.
Tipping pitches.
So we'll see you next week. See ya!